Jim Lakey with news and announcements for St. John and Maxville, Kansas on Cable Channel 3 and also later on sandylandcenter.org, our website. Today is Thursday, the 15th of September, halfway through. It's 78 here in the square at noontime, and we're looking for this afternoon or evening isolated thunderstorms with 83 the high temperature and 30% chance of rain, which means we probably won't get it. But then on Friday we're having evening thunderstorms and 79 the high temperature with a 40% chance of rain. And the rest of the time there doesn't seem to be anything about rain. So Saturday sunny and 81, Sunday partly cloudy and 85, Monday and Tuesday sunny both days. Monday will be 89, the high temperature for the week, and Tuesday will be sunny and 87. Well, as you've noticed, we've gone from having our news broadcast on Cable 3 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that really helps us out with our schedule. And there isn't all that much news that happens in St. John, so that we don't really need to be on 3 times a week. Twice a week there'll be plenty for most of the news. Well, we have no birthdays to celebrate today, but Friday, happy birthday to Alexis Law. Sunday, happy birthday to Emerson Shields and Ryan Points. And Monday, happy birthday to Sharon Chrisman and Susan Hildebrand. And also happy anniversary to Barbara and Larry Weimer. We hope you all have your great special days. And we do have 2 important events coming up. Saturday the 24th is the annual senior dinner, and it's in Hudson. And we used to hike, and it's in Hudson, and it's at 6 o'clock at the community hall. And it's a thing the seniors do. You should have called your senior center by now if you're going to go, but it's something that there's probably still time to get your name on the list for a reservation. And they have entertainment, and they have other things that go on during the dinner, and it's a good time for all the seniors. And it's sponsored by all of the senior centers in Stafford County. Then we have on Sunday the 25th, and that's the day after that, the Crop Walk, which is this annual event that folks have and they've done for years here. And they use, the volunteers collect donations, and they use the money to help feed hungry people in America, in the community, and in the world. So the Crop Walk is at 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon, and they're going to a place called Walker's Hollow. And it used to be that you would go from the center of town to Walker's Hollow by walking, and then you'd walk back, but people are having more trouble walking, and you're out into the hot roads. So they have now changed it to walking at Walker's Hollow. So you go there at 4 o'clock, and there's a pond there, and you can walk around the pond as many times as you want to make how many miles that you want to walk. And that's really a nicer place to walk. And they will also have hot dogs and other things available for people that are walking. And it's a good time too to get together and to do something good as a community service. Many of the churches are sponsoring walkers, and it has been a historic thing. I know it was something I had never heard of when I moved to St. John, but it's very popular out here in Kansas. Well, Saturday the 17th is the Arts and Crafts Fair at Hillsborough, Kansas. from 9 to 1. And the bus leaves at 7:30. They get there at 9. They gather together at 1 o'clock at the First Mennonite Church to get bused back to our city bus, and they get home at 4, and the cost is $10. So this is a Recreation Commission trip, and you want to call them to make a reservation. Also, I think it's the last one. Yeah, the last recreation trip this month is going to be an interesting one that involves the opportunity to get a pedicure. They're going to Hutchinson, Kansas, and they have a Dutch break, coffee break on the way at the Dutch Kitchen, but not breakfast, so they leave at 8:30. 9:15 they're at the Dutch Kitchen. Then they get in Hutchinson at 10:15, and going to Hutchinson Mall, there's a place called Nails and Spa, and you can also shop anywhere on the mall. And at 10:30 they have pedicure appointments, and you can have your feet done. And they suggest you bring flip-flops or sandals to wear after the pedicure. And they're going to do 6 pedicures at a time, so this should be interesting. If you never had that, you might want to go just to check it out. And the basic pedicure is $24. Then at noontime they're having lunch at the Pizza Ranch, which is a buffet of fried chicken and trimmings, pizza of all kinds, and dessert pizza, and soft ice cream. Then at 3 o'clock they hope to be back at the Recreation Commission. So those are 2 important trips for the week. Now, we have our menus, and the Sunflower Fellowship Meals, which is this great program for seniors, has baked ham and whipped sweet potatoes and green beans today. On Friday, oven-baked drumsticks, mashed potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. On Monday, goulash, tossed green salad, and beets. And on Tuesday, pork fritter and au gratin potatoes with pork gravy. And of course, as we're broadcasting now on Thursdays and Tuesdays, Tuesday will be the next time that we have news, and then we'll have the menu for Wednesday and Thursday and so on. All right, now we go to the VIP Center in Maxville, and so today they have chicken salad and pasta. Friday they have baked tilapia or beef fingers with tater tots, and you have a choice of one or the other. Then they have Polish sausage on Monday with peas and steamed cabbage, and on Tuesday crispy chicken wrap and cottage cheese. And again, we'll tell you what they're going to have on Wednesday when it gets to be Tuesday and we have the opportunity to do the news for you again. Well, we thank everyone for watching. The word of the day is this: we wouldn't worry so much about what other people think about us if we knew how seldom they do think about us. This is Jim Lakey, hoping you have a great Thursday and a great weekend.